Welcome in, friends. We have some nice restorative stretches to get us moving today. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat to start. I'm going to be here in cross-legged, and I'm just going to kind of let my head, my shoulders hang forward and then slowly roll up, just establishing that nice tall spine, rolling shoulders back and down, starting to get a little bit of movement and starting to deepen the breath as well. You can rock your head side to side, just starting to loosen up maybe some tight muscles. Look one way and then the other. And then you can go ahead and drop your chin to your chest and then gently look up. We're going to do a little bit of neck and shoulder tension relief. Go ahead and move into some smooth circles one way, working out any sticky spots in your neck, and then you can move the other way. And then we're going to go ahead and come back up to our nice, strong, tall posture when you're ready. And we'll do a little bit of specific neck tension relief. So you can drop left ear towards left shoulder, maybe using your left hand to kind of guide your head gently, not pressing, but just kind of guide it over to the left. And you can use your right hand pressing into or towards the floor, starting to really relieve some pressure, some tightness in the right side of our neck and shoulder, maybe even into the back a little bit. You can guide your chin down, and you're going to feel this stretch move to the back of your neck, maybe even through the jaw. You can guide your head to look up and just kind of experiment with what feels great here. You can lift the right arm just to shoulder height and then maybe pull it back a little bit here. And then when you're ready, we'll release that and we'll take it to the other side. Feel free to pause the video if you want to linger there a little bit. We're just going to repeat all of that on the other side, gently rocking right ear towards right shoulder, using left hand to press down towards or into the floor, starting to work on that tension relief. On the left side, maybe moving our head around a little bit to kind of move that stretch through the neck and shoulder. Just loosening everything up. Really nice way to prep for a road trip or just work on tension in general. This is a great tool when we're feeling a little tight in the neck and shoulder. You can incorporate lifting that left arm, maybe pulling it back a little bit. And then go ahead and release everything when you're ready. And then bring both arms up, pull them back, give yourself a big hug, wrapping your hands around the backs of your shoulders. You can look up, unwind on an inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. And then go ahead and repeat that opposite arm on top. So probably the one that feels a little strange. Inhale, lift your elbows up. Exhale, bring your hands down, and then you can interlace them back behind your back, and we'll just pull our shoulder blades together looking forward, and then kind of rock forward here, dropping chin to chest. And go ahead and release that. Now coming back to our cross-legged seat, we're going to bring hands to knees and move from your core through a circle. So as you rock back, you can bring chin to chest, and as you rock forward, you can pull your shoulders back. So kind of think of this as a spinal flexion and extension. We're also going to be really focusing on just moving from our center. So that's going to get the hips involved. Feel free to make this as big or as small as you like. Reverse the direction of your circle when you're ready. Maybe moving one shoulder in through center and then the other. Awesome job. Big inhale to reach up overhead, interlace your fingers together, and then go ahead and bring them over to one side, up through center, then to the other side. Just an easy side body stretch. And then we're going to move into a twist. So right hand can come to left knee, left hand on the floor, and then we'll move through a very gentle twist. Breathing deeply here. Awesome for the spine. Great way to prep the back for a lot of sitting by getting a little bit of movement through there right now. We'll do the same thing again. You can release that, interlace the hands up overhead, and then move through into a twist on the other side. So left hand will come to right knee as we twist over towards the right side. Keep breathing deeply through all of this movement. You're doing awesome. Go ahead and release when you're ready, and then we're going to move through a little bit for the hips here. So bringing left foot in, right foot out in front, uncrossed legs. You can bring your hands forward and then start to sway side to side. So you're going to really feel that probably in your right hip. You can move through a little bit of a fold here if that feels good. Pausing, taking a couple of cycles of breath, nice and slow. And then maybe you bring right hand to left knee, look underneath your left arm for a little mini twist here, incorporating the hips. And then other side, left hand to right arm, look underneath the bridge of your right arm. The little bridge you've created. And then you can let go, and we'll gently walk back up. And we'll switch to the other side. So bringing opposite foot in, right foot if you started on the same side as me. Left foot out, and then you'll walk your hands out and just start with a little swaying motion back and forth as we kind of feel out how this hip is feeling today. And then you can guide that through a fold if that feels good, letting your spine round forward here, giving it permission to round forward. Breathing deeply. And then we can go ahead and incorporate a little twist on this side if that feels good when you're ready. You can bring left hand to right knee, look underneath the right arm. And then you can go ahead and switch other side. Little mini twist for the spine while also stretching out the hips. And then when you're ready, walk it back up. Amazing job. We're going to go ahead and bring our feet out, legs out in front of us, nice and long. Flex your toes so they're pointing towards you. And just think of this nice straight line from the tip of your tailbone all the way up to the top of your head. You can flex and point your feet, get a little bit of movement through the ankles, stretch out the muscles in your legs. You can bring your hands to the floor by your side or maybe up on a pillow, depending on how long our arms are. Big inhales, you reach overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to here. I have mine bent, so I'm feeling this in my lower back. Perhaps that's where you need the stretch. If not, you can straighten your legs and get more of a hamstring stretch. Breathe deeply here. Maybe rocking side to side gently. And then I'm going to go ahead and reach left arm up towards the sky, letting my eyes follow. Bring it back down. Do the same thing on the right side. And then bring it back down. Amazing job. One more big breath in here. On an exhale, slowly roll back up to a seat. And then we're going to take our time and transition down onto our backs, down on the floor. And then go ahead, once you get down on the floor, you're going to cross left ankle over right thigh. I'm going to come into this little seated figure 4, and you can gently press into that left thigh or interlace your hands behind right thigh, pulling that leg towards you. Big total lower body stretch here. Amazing for the hips, for the glutes, for the quads. You can rock side to side, take a couple of big breaths in and out here to get the most out of this stretch. And then when you're ready, release that, crossing the left leg over the right. We're going to move our hips to the left side of the mat and let our legs fall to the right. You can turn onto your left ear, so we're in this big spinal twist, this big stretch for the hips. I love this stretch before I'm going to be sitting for a long time. Your body will be so grateful. And then you can come out of that when you're ready. We're going to repeat everything on the other side, starting with that figure 4. So crossing right ankle over left thigh. You can stay here low to the ground, or you can lift left leg, interlacing your hands back behind your left thigh into the full pose here. Breathing deeply, incorporating a little side to side movement, maybe pulling that left thigh towards you to get a deeper stretch. Choose movement that feels awesome for you today. As always, make modifications as you need to. And keep that deep breath coming. You can drop left leg and cross right leg over the left, moving your hips to the right side of the mat and then dropping legs to the left, look towards the right. So we're getting that big twist on this side. Linger here as long as you need to, breathing deeply. As with any of these moves, you can pause the video, spend a little bit more time. We're moving pretty rapidly through these, so if you feel like you need more time in one particular movement, absolutely take it. Take a few deep breaths through that. And now we're going to go ahead and release. And we're going to do a quick little glute bridge here. So lifting up your hips, bringing the shoulder blades together, lifting chin towards the sky, chest towards your chin, and then roll down through the spine. We'll do that one more time. Lifting the hips up, shoulder blades come together, extension. As we lift the chin, big breath in, exhale, one vertebrae at a time. Bring everything back down. And then soles of the feet will come together, knees go wide, interlace your hands back behind your head, elbows go wide, so elbows and knees match each other. This will be our last move for today, so stay here as long as you need to, maybe rocking the head side to side, letting that natural arch in your back happen, just letting your knees relax. Yawn if you need to, take a nap here if you need to. Stay safe, stay moving, keep breathing deeply. I hope these are helpful for you if you have a trip coming up or if you just need a little extra movement. Much love, as always. I'll see you guys next time.